Hello and welcome to All-Star Picks of the Week for the week of July 17th to the 23rd, 2022. This is my personal selection of the best things in Dreams that I've checked out over the past week. It's got all sorts of things to play, watch, look at, get involved in, or even create, and I can't wait to share them all with you. First up is the brand new game from Entropy Tamed. It's called Recursion, and it's a 3D platformer that rather interestingly uses the time gadget in order to generate brand new levels every single day in real time, and you only have a certain amount of lives in order to try and get as far as you can within each level. So it's very interesting, and hopefully it will keep people coming back for more. I know it's going to keep me coming back for more. So let's just play this for a minute or two to see how far we can get. I love this UI here, with our records from the past 7 days, as well as our consecutive days, current score, farthest ever, etc. Daily reset is in approximately an hour and a half. So if you want to get in on today's action, then there's not much time left. Now yeah, here's the rules, generating it all. Generating it all? I mean explaining it all. Don't know why I said generating. But yeah, let's try and complete this. Here we go. Let's just play. So you can see here, already it's got this wonderful, unique visual style. And the fact that every single day a brand new level is generated, which is the same level for everyone, is just super cool. And I can't wait to see the variation as time goes on. Oh. Now we're really just trying to get as far as we can, by the way. That is the main objective here. There's no endpoint that I'm aware of. We just have to get as far away from our spawn point as possible. Oh no, I floated. That was a bit floaty. It was my bad. Right, now here we go. We just have to try and get as far away from our spawn point as possible, basically. And there are power-ups that can help you along the way. I'm just getting to grips with the controls here. The character's very sensitive. Now, can we make that jump? No, we couldn't make that jump. Now, here we go. We're getting closer to the start rather than getting away from it. There's a power-up. Let's go for that. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now, we could use that. Oh flip, we should have used that. Okay, I'm just wondering what that is. I need to use it to find out, but I'm scared to use it. Quizam is in chat saying that they are top of the scoreboard for today. That's nice to hear. Well done, Quizam. I will do my best to compete with you. I'm not doing particularly great just now though. Here we go. And of course, due to the nature of this highlight collection video, I'm not necessarily going to be able to sit here and go for my ultimate best right now, but I do hope to be able to before the deadline and the new level tomorrow. Let's go this way. Oh, flip. Here we go, here we go. And I lost the power up when I died, rather unfortunately there. But at least now we know that that happens, so use them while you can. Especially when you're in the process of figuring out what they are. Now let's come back up here. Oh. And come over here. Oh, there's a power-up behind me, but should I get it? Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, so I'm not sure. Okay, it's a floating platform. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. I've got to get to at least 100. Let's just go for it. Oh, no, oh no. Yeah. We'll get better, don't worry. I should have used the floating platform though. Oh no, it's happened again. I want to save one life. I want to save one life for when I'm not doing this highlight collection, because I do believe I can do better. Hopefully I've shown off what the game is and I've intrigued you all to play it for yourself. There is a brand new level every day in real time, and it will be interesting seeing how the scoreboard sort of changes over time. And also, Entropy is in the chat saying you can reset as much as you want day one, which is, of course, yeah, that is a thing. That's a very good point. It's kind of cheating, but I do yeah, that's okay. I would like to do more of that before the deadline ends, though. It's amazing. I'm a big fan of it already, and I hope that people do visit it on a daily basis, as I will also be doing. Now, moving on, we have another game that uses the time gadget, but this uses it in a different way. This is Word Search Master from Little Big Planet legend Komish Guy 67. And as you would expect from a title such as this, it is an unlimited sort of generator of word searches. It's a lot of fun. And the way that it uses a time gadget is that every day that you log in and you do complete puzzles, it sort of gives you an XP multiplier. So the more you play it, the more you log in every day, the more XP you will get. Now let's quickly just do a little timed, a 3-minute timed word search about dreams. Here we go. So here we go, creating the puzzle, giving us the words we're going to have to look for. Here we go, here we go. Slider and bolt. Okay, let's go. So there's variable straight away. Hover over that. Boom. Nice. There's not gate. There's time. Is time a thing? I don't think time is a thing. I think that's just coincidence. Just browsing, just looking for the first few letters or the last few letters of a word. Oh, you're right, Quizam, great job, thank you, well done, great job. Spotting that it's emitter backwards. I'm looking for diagonals now. Like, oh, here there's AND gate. Assembly, there's assembly. Sculpt, SC, there's sculpt. See, like, once you get into it, you're okay. It just takes a little moment to sort of learn the scene. There's scene. Puppet. Puppet shouldn't be a hard one to find. There it is. Slider and bolt. Where's bolt? Bolt. It's around here somewhere, right? You must be sitting at home kicking yourself because I bet you can see it, but I can't. There's bolt. Okay, and then slider. There's slider. Boom, we've done it. With 1 minute and 18 seconds left, and then we're on to level 3. And you could play this for hours and hours and hours, and you'll always get different words, and you'll always get different puzzles, you know? It's pretty cool. There are 750 words overall, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Great job, Komish Guy, go check it out. We now move on to something a bit different, and this is actually from a debutante. This creator is 0,000, and you can see that they've not released a lot of dreams. I played Advent a long time ago, it's a really cool dream, and they've been working on this for literally a year. It's not a sequel, it's a completely different thing, but it is a brand new open world action RPG, and I am going to reset progress. I don't mind showing you the introduction, and I think it's fair to do so. I'll play it up until the point at which there's combat. So you can see here, we're going to go into a fantasy world, and you can craft over 30 unique weapons and learn powerful magic and more. This really is super cool. Let's go. It's always exciting discovering like new names and new dreams and stuff. And I hope that people are intrigued enough to check this out for themselves and to give this person their love and support, because they have worked on this for a year. So you can see straight away, we've got this character creator here, and you know, we can mess about with that. I'm just going to go with something relatively default. In fact, there we go. And my starting weapon will be the sword. Also, you'll notice down here that it says connect player to controller, which means that this entire game can be played in co-op, which is quite marvellous. Now we're going to have a little introduction here. We are this character on this island. We can press circle to do a dodge and also to sprint. Right now we have to find some gear. I've played this before, so I know where the gear is, and I'm just going to go straight to it. But you can see here that campfires are checkpoints, and being close to one regenerates stuff, so that's cool. Now, our gear's down here. Here we go. There we go, I've got some gear. And because I chose the sword as my starting weapon, it is of course a sword. But you could have chosen anything. Now you can do light attacks or heavy attacks. Obviously you've got a stamina bar and stuff. Also you can see here just how deep the game goes in terms of its inventory. You know, gold, potions, items and materials for crafting. You've got this cool menu here that like explains everything as well. It's very well done. Like status of the character, leveling up, etc., spells unlocked, what to do on the journey to help you out as you go, and then even these options and controls. So I think it's well done. I think it's cool. This is a really nice dream. I'm only going to be able to play it up to a certain point here to show it off to you, and hope that you then go and play it for yourself, but this is a dream that is worth checking out. And yeah, see all this information here. There we go, heavy attack, boom. This is a full-on proper multi-hour action adventure. I've not completed it yet, but I have played enough that I am able to say that. And I will be completing it at some point over this coming week. It's marvellous. And the thing with Dreams, there's a lot of these big games coming out nowadays. People have had time to learn the engine and to work on their projects, and it's just great. It's a proper adventure. However, we're going to call it there, and hopefully you are intrigued to go and check it out for yourself. You can see here from the dream map that there is a lot more to come. And it is available just now, you just have to get there. I was around here, so I've got a bit of catching up to do now, but I was happy to reset progress just to show you the introduction. And that is a marvellous dream from 0,000. We now move on to Poultry Punch from Parsley Guy Alex. This is a full-on mascot character platformer that's 2 to 3 hours long. And it's quite unique, and it's got that sense of humour that you would expect from Parsley Guy Alex as well, based on, you know, things such as the Pick Toasty and Yum Yum. Now, I'm not resetting progress on this, I'm just loading it up, and we're going to run around, we're going to do a little bit of basic platforming, and we might even rescue a ghost. But here we go. So you can see here that these bales of hay are different colours, and what you learn early on in the game is that when you press square you affect yellow things, and when you attack with triangle you affect purple things. And it's interesting, that's like things in the world and enemies and items and all sorts. You can also roll and duck and dodge and dive, and you essentially rescue ghosts that are hidden throughout the world. Right now in this area, my task is to gather a certain amount of coins so that I can unlock a ghost from that vending machine up there. Now this enemy's purple, so I'm going to hit them with triangle, and then hit triangle again, and now they're yellow, so I'm going to hit them with square. There we go. I'm going to hit this with square, because it's yellow. And that's, you know, essentially how it works. It's like an action puzzle platformer. It's really cool. The whole game's 2 to 3 hours long. I can't necessarily showcase it properly in this specific video just due to the nature of it all, but I'm sure that you can also see the gameplay of me playing it elsewhere as well. Look at these platforms up here that we're going to have to jump on. It's enticing, isn't it? But we are going to have to move on. Just as soon as we jump across this, because I want to jump across this. Look. There we go. It's so compelling, isn't it? And look at this character. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, flip, yeah. I'm gonna leave that there for now. But Poultry Punch is super cool new action platformer. And we now move on to another super cool brand new action game. This time from Bohala, in collaboration with Prince Tara and The Only Roby. Prince Tara recorded some original music for this, and The Only Roby does some voice acting that is absolutely marvellous. I'm going to reset progress, and we're going to play this for a moment or two, just to show it off. We're going to try to get to the flying as soon as possible. What I always love about Bohala is the way that they always try to explain what they're going for within their games as well. I'm sure that Bohala does not mind me saying, because they've been publicising it on Twitter, and they are currently working on a sequel to Dino Disaster, which is very much a Dino Crisis inspired thing. And I'm excited about that. The footage that I've seen of it looks marvellous, and the original Dino Disaster is really great. And yeah, anyway, let's play this.
Gabba Kaizen.
Boom. That was The Only Roby voice acting. Marvellous. Now, we have this cutscene here, just explaining the story. It's very difficult to showcase something like this in its entirety, like on a little VOD such as this, where I'm trying to give each thing just a minute or two, and to entice you to play it for yourself. But I am hoping to get through all of this introduction as quick as possible to show you some of the gameplay. I love these characters. They've got a lot of charm and style, and they really do fit the theme of everything that Bohala was going for in the creation of this. Okay, here we go. Command Center Database. I almost done some voice acting for Julia there, but I'm glad I didn't. Now, let's run as fast as we can. Let's get to the hangar. If you want to see someone else playing this game, it was recently on the Media Molecule stream, and Tom Dent had an absolute blast. He was loving it. That was a lot of fun. Now, which computer is this again? Here we go, here we go. Yeah, this guy, right? Mm-hmm. It's not working. A minute. Ah, here we go, here we go. I was curious, because I've played this before and it was working before, but here we go. Okay. Now, let's go check this out. Right, let's go, let's do it. And it's really cool that Bohala's in chat saying that they used to draw robots and have toys when they were a kid. And like, yeah, like, the last time I played this, I was saying that it is like when you used to have like action figures when you were a kid, and you would like bash them against each other, except now we're getting to actually like play it in Dreams. It's awesome. Now I'm going to keep playing this until the big mech comes up, and we're going to land on the big mech. And then we're going to stop it, but I want you to see the big mech. So let's keep going until the big mech comes. Pulling off all the moves here. Here we go, here we go. I'm just waiting on the big mech. It'll be here in a moment. Just got to get a couple more kills. Here we go. Yep. Warning, internet enemy attack. Oh dear, I almost crashed into it. Alright, here we go, here we go. Let's do it. We are Gabba Kaizen. Yeah, there's the only robot. Gabba Kaizen, go.
Titan Wave! Super Fist!
And some more like enemy mechs are gonna come like in a moment as well. It's actually better for us to just stay in the ship while we're fighting ships, but once some more enemy mechs come in a moment, we should go into Gabba Kaizen again. I want at least one to come now, just to show them off. Like, I know we've spent a while on this now, but it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, so here comes another one. Look at that! Look at that! That's terrifying. Now, we can't take that on in our ship. we've definitely got to go to the big guy for that one. I didn't mean to like mess myself up though. Oh! Oh! It's chaos. Absolute chaos. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Get in, there we go.
Titan Wave! Super Fit!
And there we go, and look, and now we have to fight that, and there's actually more later on as well. It's absolutely incredible, I love it, it's a lot of fun, but we do have a lot of games to get through, and I don't want to spoil it all. I want you to play it for yourself within Dreams, and to give it a massive thumbs up. It's Gabba Kaizen from Bohala, the only Roby, and Prince Tara. It's marvellous. We now move on to Sally Mountain Peak, Heart of Gold from Cassius Creed. And this is a super exciting, longly anticipated title. If you don't know, Sally Mountain Peak is an original character that Cassius Creed actually created in comic books many years ago. And I just think it's really cool that now they've come to Dreams to make Sally Mountain Peak like games and animations and stuff. This is the first full Sally Mountain Peak game. Previously there was a mini game called Heavy Bag Beatdown, but this is a full-on proper game, and it's really cool, and it promises more to come in the future as well. At the moment, it is predominantly a character brawler. You can see here, look, you can do 2-player or play against the AI. I will be playing against the AI in this moment. But you can see here how to play online. I think it's interesting that Cassius Creed has included this in their Dream, and I think it's cool. Because I think a lot of people don't realise that you can actually do this to technically play like multiplayer Dreams with people and stuff. It's something that I've done before. I remember playing disc football a long time ago in SharePlay, and that was a lot of fun. But yeah, look, that's just a little sort of essay. Let's play against the AI. Now there are 8 characters to choose from and 4 stages to choose from as well. I think I might just go with Sally Mountain Peak. I've got to go with Sally, right?
Sally!
Got this in the bag.
Oh, and I don't know who to fight. It's always nice to fight a bee though.
Please!
I don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah. And let's do it at the Hive. Alright, so here we go.
Hurt.
This game is a lot of fun in multiplayer, I'm sure. Oh, come on, Sally. Come on, come on. Come on, Sally.
Say goodnight.
On you go, on you go. There we go.
Lucky shot. You won't get another one like it.
Alright, let's go.
This is gonna hurt. Say goodnight. Hold this for me.
So I'm pressing like square, like triangle and circle to do different attacks here. There does seem to be very much a sort of rock, paper, scissors aspect to it. You can also block with the shoulder buttons, and it's cool, it's really cool. So there we go, that is an example of the main campaign, where you choose, you know, a character and you have fights. But also, there is this mini game currently in the game. It's Rhythm Jump Rope. This is like a rhythm game.
Maybe this.
That has multiple songs written by Cassius Creed.
Let's see.
And let's just go with
Let's get serious.
let's go with this one.
Too easy. I make this look easy.
I'm not doing great, and that's fine. I'm just sort of showing it off here, but you know, that's a minigame that's included within it, which is really cool. And also, there are teases for what is to come in the future. So we see here they are working on a sequel to Sally and Louie, which is a cool animation from Dream's history. Also a sequel to Heavy Bag Beatdown, and an arcade mode is going to be coming to this stream, which is really cool. But something else that I think is fun is just the fact that you can come here and you can look at like the various animations. I remember when games in the olden days used to have like sound tests and stuff, and it almost reminds me of that.
Impossible.
So anytime you want to see him get knocked down, you can just come and watch it.
You will suffer for this!
It's amazing, and I do look forward to the continued adventures.
Good fight. I say we go again.
Yeah, I like that character. It's amazing. That is like Sally Mountain Peak, Heart of Gold. Please check it out. It's from Cassius Creed. A lot of work's gone into it, and it's really cool, and it is going to have even more updates in the future as well. Now, something really cool that you may or you may not know is that there is actually like a university course that uses dreams to teach game design to people. It's been running for a couple of years. It's not like a new thing, and it's not a secret or anything. But I think a lot of people don't necessarily know about it. And just recently released earlier this week is the Year 2 collection of students' projects from that university course. So there's a whole selection of things here you can play made by those students. They're all really fun, really cool, really interesting. But also, I just think it's awesome, basically. It's interesting to check out. What is also actually super interesting to me is that there was one which was in here the other day that is not here anymore. So what I'm going to do is now locate it via a different means and load it up there. Because really, I wanted to show off this game in particular. I think it's got a lot of potential and stuff. I think it's really cool, and it is made by a game design student. Okay. It appears to have possibly been unlisted or something. That's a shame. That's interesting. However, this whole collection here is full of games made by students for the IADE program, and they're all worth checking out. And yes, it was yeah, Social Stutter was the name of the game. It's not here anymore. That's interesting, but I thought it was very good. Anyway, we now have Mine a Day from Dorian. And this is a game that I can't really show off properly just now because it's another game that uses a time gadget. You can see here that this is a sort of mining game, and you can only mine 25 squares per day. And that is per day in real time. So I have 0 mines left because like I have already played it today. I'll have to wait until after midnight before I can do it again. But it's interesting because you can either dig dirt, gold, or diamonds. And of course you don't necessarily know what you're digging until you go in and you dig. So this is just, you know, this is where I dug today. I wonder where you dug today. I don't know. I have been playing this every day since it came out, and I'm sure that I will continue to, until eventually there comes a day when I just can't log into my console for whatever reason. But it's really fun, it's really cool, it's got an MMPic, so I feel like I maybe don't have to shout about it too much. But you should definitely give it a go. Now, let's have a little audio-visual break as we check out an animation from the only Roby, who was of course the voice of Gabba Kaizen that we heard earlier on. And this is a short animation featuring their character Kite Kid, who does also have their own game that is well worth checking out. This is episode 1, The Gun. Very cool, right? And it's nice to see the Only Robbie like branch out into animation. It was well animated. It had style. It had charm. Nice camera work as well. Really, really cool. In the credits where it says Dreamiverse, it would be cool if it mentioned like the specific people maybe. But like honestly, it's really cool. Really great work. And I do look forward to more Kite Kid shorts, and of course more updates to the entire Kite Kid universe. It's a character to keep your eyes out for within the Dreamiverse. It's really cool. We now have an animation from Willow the Bob, and its animals gone missing.
This goddamn thing's killed every animal I had. I used to have a head of 30 roosters, and I had about 6 or 7 cats go missing. Brashley over there, he used to have a pet possum, but let's not bring that up, please.
Listen, next spring we can get you another one.
Incredible, right? Such amazing animation and great voice acting, and a great little story that's being told here throughout these shorts, because I'm sure you're aware already, but if not, that was not the first thing featuring this character, or indeed the first one that has a creepy creature in the background. I look forward to the continued adventures and to see just whatever happens next. If you follow Willow the Bob on Twitter, they have posted out like the timeline of these animations, just a short video showing the timeline, and it's absolutely insane. Like, it's top work from them, and it shows the power of dreams, but also that, you know, it takes a bit of time and it takes a bunch of effort as well. Great job from them though. Now let's get back to the games with our little Super GP section, which is becoming a tradition because people keep releasing awesome Super GP tracks, which I'm more than happy for them to do. This first one comes from Dwayne the Dog, who is the creator of Oliver, which is an awesome dream that you should definitely all check out. And it's set within a rocky ravine. Let's just do a single lap. Like, I love these houses on the side, because they're almost like, you know, they remind me of Oliver, the other game that they made, you know? It's like Super GP Oliver edition, kinda. Here we go. Lovely waterfall there. It is a rocky ravine. Little bit disorientating as we drove through that waterfall there, But we still managed to somehow set a personal best, which I'm very happy about. And that is a cool Super GP. Go and check it out. There's also this Super GP released by Insane Artist and Anime Boy. Again, we'll just do one lap. Here we go. Oh, could have done much better on that corner. Definitely could have. And that one. It's a tough track though, tough corners. So beautifully put together though, right? Just look at the landscape for me, Insane Artist. And then Anime Boy done a fantastic job as always too. And the music's great. And that was a lap, and it's not a personal best, but it's a lap. We now have another Super GP, and this one is totally different from any that we've ever seen before, because this is almost like Super GP Miniature Edition. It's the Dust and Crumbs Cup from True Survival. And it's just, you know, it's interesting having Super GP be miniature and in a house. Super, super cool. Micro machines is a thing that's obviously going to come to people's minds, but it's just Super GP in a house. You know, it's fun. And it shows that you really can do anything with the Super GP kit. You can set it anywhere and do anything. Dang, I was hoping we might just pip them to first for the end of that lap, but that was amazing. And we now have a sort of Dreamscom themed Super GP from Kazan, which is amazing. Here we go, let's do a lap. Oh, that was so close to being an amazing lap, wasn't it? Oh dear. Once we messed up once, we may as well have just messed up again. But that's really cool. It's another amazing Super GP track. It is the creation kit that keeps on giving. You can access it here and make your own tracks. I've even got one that I've not released yet that I'm excited for you all to find out about. So yeah, go and make your own tracks. Super GP is amazing. Now, let's move on to a brand new 3D platformer from Demon 18. This is called Island Link. It's currently got one level, and let's just give it a quick little showcase. It's fun. In fact, let's reset progress and show you the intro. There we go. So there we go, some nasty has only gone and turned off that transmitter. So we have to pick up a core and we have to take it to the transmitter. And then once we do that and we fix the transmitter, we will like repair the island and link it back to the other islands. And in the future, I believe that there are more islands to be added. There's currently only one. But this is a nice little sort of platformer collectathon. The collectibles are optional, they do give you score, and there is a scoreboard, but they are optional. And these things here, of course, teach you how to play, but I've played it before. And yeah, let's come over here. Wait a minute. So let's jump up here. And if we hold L1, then we can crouch, and crouching makes you jump higher. You can also sort of sneak like this. But let's use that to jump higher and get up here. There we go. Also, yeah, R1. Yeah, R1 is like roll. And you can use that to jump even further and higher as well, to do things like that. It's a very short game for now, but it is fun just running around, like with all the collectibles. I messed up that jump there. I should have used my dash ability. That's fine. It happens. It's life. Here we go. There we go. Boom. I fixed it. And now we have to get back to the docks to get on our rubber ducky, and then that would take us to the next level. There is no next level for now, so it will just end the dream. But I'm excited to see future updates to that. Demon 18, like, great job. Great new 3D platformer. Now this next dream is rather interesting, right? It's Medieval Arms Dealer from the X Silence X, who is also the creator of I Want You to Live, which is a really interesting escape room horror dream that I featured quite recently in one of these previous collections. This is a creator who has been on a bit of a roll recently, and if you've not seen this before, I'm excited to share it with you. It's gameplay that I'm sure you're more than familiar with, as we buy things from one location and then sell them to another location. So right now I'm going to buy 11 arrows at 9 each. So I've now got 11 arrows, and I'm going to travel to Falkirk because they bloody love an arrow, right? They don't love them as much as I thought. Okay, they only want to buy them for 13, but still, that's more than it's more than they cost me, right? So I'm in profit. Look, I've gone from 100 to 144. Now, I don't know what to buy though. I don't know what's cheap, so let's go to Edinburgh. Also, shout out for the dream set in Scotland, by the way. Medieval Arms Dealer, Scottish edition. Let's buy more arrows. There we go. 9 is quite a good price for arrows. I've played this before, so I know that, you know, that's a decent price. Now let's travel. Let's go to Dunbar. Sell them for 14. There we go. Awesome. We're in profit. We're an arrow trader. There we go. Now you can see here that it says 4 out of 30 with a sun next to it. Like every day that we travel, or rather every time that we travel, you see a day passes. But then also events happen. So for example, you see on the bottom left here, look, the people prepare for battle, armor prices soar. So if I did have lots of armor, then that would be beneficial to me now because I could sell it for more. And these events are random, they do change every playthrough. They don't always happen on the same day. Or they might not even happen at all on some playthroughs. War is brewing, sharp weapon prices have skyrocketed, there we go. I'm aware I'm not trading anymore, I'm just travelling. Yet, price of them's doubled. Eventually there's going to be one where it's like, hey, now the price of this thing's gone down because blah blah blah. But there might not be. In fact, there we go. Price of blunt weapons drops. Anyway, look, I'm just going to get you to 30 days here. We're just travelling. There we go. Game over, we done it. And what I think is cool, genuinely, why I wanted to show that off, is because if that game was endless, then, like, that would be cool, but also just the fact that it would be endless would give it no point. But the fact that they made it 30 days gives it real structure and challenge. You can see here, they made that much in 30 days. They had the same time frame as me. And you know, so it sort of encourages replayability to try and maximise your 30 days, and also to get lucky with the randomisation of the prices and the events and stuff. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's quite compelling. I enjoyed it. We now move on to Wings of Iblis 2 from Badger Mike. Now this is a long form action RPG. You can see the amount of scenes here. We're only going to be able to give it a quick showcase. So here we go, verse 1.
The demon worshippers have followed us from the realm of mist. I can sense their evil presence. They are waiting to ambush us in the valley beyond this cave.
Okay, so we can summon our wings with L1, and then that allows us to jump higher, but also we can only do it a certain amount. Or, well, we can do it infinitely, but, you know, it takes time to recharge. So here we go, we're going to do it now. Look, boom. Oh, there we go. And now we're going to fight an enemy. Here we go. Let's special attack them. Boom. We absolutely special attacked them. But you can see that there is more to the combat there. You can press R1 to do counters, and you can block. You can also change your costume, just like this, which is a fun little addition for all you fashionistas out there. And I feel like, you know, that is the core of the game. You can see on the dream map that this is a long form adventure. It's really cool. It's got a story. And it is a sequel to the original Wings of Iblis, which is also worth playing as it is on the Action RPG playlist. But, you know, it's difficult to showcase games like this in this short format. So I feel like I'll leave it there for now. And you can go and explore it for yourself. I do want you to check these out in-game on your own. We now move on to another quite exciting new release. This is from Doodlebug192007, who previously has mainly released art pieces, and now they've released this game called Attack of the Stupids, and it's got an incredible, unique, painterly style that is very much like old school British comic books, and I think you're going to enjoy this. I'm going to reset progress and show you a little bit of level 1. Cool introduction, right? With the comic panes, like, it's great. And now here we are, we're in the game. And you can see it's like a fun, cool 2D platformer, but it's got this amazing painterly style to it. They're stupid, they're bad, jump on them. There we go. There's an extra life. Jump on the stupid. Oh no, he got me. I didn't jump on him right. You'll notice that the checkpoints are sandwiches because our character's a big fan of sandwiches. Full disclosure, I'm also a big fan of sandwiches. So if any of you ever meet me, I'll happily eat your sandwich if you offer it to me. Now, here we go. There we go, extra life. I just love to see this style. It's so unique because they've released a lot of art pieces, which were in this painterly art style, and I was a big fan of them. But it's just great to see them make a game out of it, and it is unique. And I wish we saw more stuff that looked a bit like this, because it is a lot easier to make stuff that looks like this than you might at first think. But also, they've done a fantastic job here. Look at the life and the charm on these blocks. They're a lot of fun. Here we go. Even just our main character's face has a lot of charm to it. love the movement of the eyes in that. It's so shifty. Alright, now here's the boss. I'm actually going to leave it there though, because I want you to experience it for yourself. You get a little tease of it here from the cover image, but I do want you to go and play these games for yourself. I really do. This is very much just like, hey, do you want to see like an overlay of things that you maybe should check out? Then here you go. But I want you to play them for yourself. We've now got a demo of Rush Hour 2. This is from Hood Ups, and if you don't know, the original Rush Hour is a game that's well worth playing in Dreams. This has a lot of levels and it's very cool. It's very similar to the game Overcooked, if you're familiar with that. But very importantly, it's not Overcooked, it's Rush Hour. You know what I mean? So it's actually okay, because it's Rush Hour. And it's very fun and it's very cool. Now this is a demo for the work in progress sequel, and it's quite complicated. Like, I've played it before, so I know what I'm doing. But it can be quite complicated for a new player to come to this, because it's not really got a tutorial or anything. I feel like the first game suffered from the same issue, because like people who had played Overcooked would very much know what they were doing, but people who hadn't just wouldn't. So anyway, so we have to make strawberries and alright, mix it right, okay. So we need to put this in there, and we also need to put this in here, I think. Yep, there we go, okay. And now we need to put this in here as well. And we need to take this, no, not that. We need to, yeah, that. And we need to put that in there. So it's quite confusing. A minute. We need to take this, put that in there, and then we need to put another one in there. You can play this in multiplayer, by the way. There we go, Boom. We've got our first dish of the day done. There we go. We got $3 for that. $3, and there's only 1 minute left. OMG. Alright, okay. Get another mixer in there. You can see it is basically Overcooked, but not in a bad way. It's fun, it's cool. There we go. I would happily like see more levels, and I would happily play it in share play with people from my friends list and stuff, you know. Here we go. 6, not bad. I don't think we're gonna get another, but we did just get tipped $1 as well. Another fun thing is that you can like run and like shove things out of the way and stuff. Look, like, just get rid of these boxes. There we go. I think it's pretty cool, and I look forward to more levels, and I would happily play it like with friends in share play, as I said. It's marvellous, I hope to see more. Now we have to Lectrix, the saviour of Tarzeth. This is from Debutante Snix1207, and again, this is like a long form adventure. You can see the amount of scenes here. I've actually not managed to complete it yet, but I will do soon enough, because I want to. This was first brought to my attention by Flash Medallion, and I do believe it's something you should all be checking out. Like, this is a dreamer who you've probably never heard of before, because we're always discovering new people. It's the power of dreams. And they've put together this really cool dream over a long period of time. They've worked on it, you know. Like, it has some of the unpolished angles of someone who is making one of their first dreams, but that doesn't stop it from being amazing, and I really respect it, and I do want you all to check it out. Always love a little Cuthbert shout out. Boom. Looking good, man. Looking good. Now, here we go. Okay. For a moment there, I thought we got stuck on some furniture. There we go. Now, time to walk to work. It's just round the corner. Well, I suppose we better go and investigate that. There we go. Just a perfectly normal day going to work. Perfectly normal day picking up green objects. Perfectly normal. But as you can see, things are perhaps about to get a bit different.
Well, it's about time. I've been waiting over 1,000 years.
You've been waiting for me?
Do you have what it takes to be a hero, Thomas Shepard?
A hero? I can be a hero. I've donated tons of money to charities to help.
A hero hath no need for coin. Say, how is it that you found me?
Well, I found this green crystal, and it led me to you.
Of course! You've been chosen by the Overspirit himself to save Tarzan.
The who to what?
We haven't much time. Do you have what it takes to be a hero?
Yes?
Say it with your heart. Yes! What is happening? What was that? That was the power of the crystal. You can now transform. Save us.
Now, let's transform. I was gonna actually leave it and let you transform for yourself, but yeah, we've transformed. And look at these new controls and look at this options menu. This is a full, proper, cool game, and I hope I have intrigued you to check it out for yourself. I believe it deserves more coverage. I believe this creator deserves a little bit more love, and that is to Lectrix, the saviour of Tarzeth. I will hopefully be playing more of it on stream and stuff throughout the week, but for now that's a little showcase. We now have 17 cars Grand Race from Modern Kimmy, and this is a fun little racing game that came out over the past week. It's a little bit strange as the track seems very narrow, but once you get used to that, it's very fun. Like as we just sort of drift around and slide around here and try to get past people the best that we can, because it is a narrow track, and if you drive off the track too much you just explode, as I will show you in a moment. Oh flip, let's just do it. Yeah, see? It's very fun, like it's cool. There's definitely like a certain technique to it, which I have not quite yet mastered, but once you do, it's a lot of fun, I'm sure. There we go. Oh, there we go. Top music choice as well. Oh, it's so narrow and it's so fast and it's so chaotic. There we go, there's a new lap record. I'm quite happy with that. And you should go and check it out for yourself. Run, Run, Explosion. They sum it up well. We've now got ISO Marble Terrain from Quizam. This was made for the latest Dream Sounds video jam. It's an incredible ISO Marble remix. It's just a really fun level. ISO Marble is a game originally by Kataya, and it has a remixable template that's very easy to use, which also results in marvellous creations such as this. I would love to see more ISO Marble levels over time. I think it's a lot of fun. I love games like this. Oh my god, we're actually doing really well, by the way. Actually doing really well. Let's curse it. Oh, flippin' G, this might be a new personal best. Let's keep going. Top choice of music. Here we go. Oh. Let's just go. Let's go. Yes, there we go, new personal best. I had a feeling. I just knew deep down in my heart that that was a new personal best. But yeah, that's a really fun ISO Marble remix. Great job, Quizam. And we now have a little red rocket on the moon from Aripera. This reminds me of Rocket Rendezvous, an older game from Entropy Tamed, but it's got various victory conditions. Like, the one that I enjoy the most is just landing on all of the pads that are on the planet. But there are other conditions as well. Some say they're victory conditions, some might say that they're just conditions. I don't know. Now come on, oh, come on. Oh, come on. There we go, landed on it. Now, I feel like just flying away now. Let's show, oh no, we've ran out. Oh, yeah. Here we go. We're out of here. This is a fun little game from Aripera though. It's really cool. They made it over the course of a weekend, and I'm a massive fan of their work. It's fun just to mess around in this environment. If you look at the scoreboard here, you can see all of the different conditions. So like quickest tour of all 5 landing pads is like the most obvious one. But then look, the last drop of confidence. Time's gone woo. Total fuel used to run the 5 pads. And now we know. You know what I mean? Like only 2 people are on this scoreboard. I don't know. Do you know? Because they know. And I hope to one day know. There's stuff to discover in this game, and it's absolutely marvellous. Great job, Aripera. Now, let's move on to some other things. For Kits of the Week, I'm featuring Dreamflix Season 2, Episode 4, Scenery and Props. This is just a whole bunch of amazing props that were made for Dreamflix Season 2, Episode 4, but technically you can use them for anything in the Dreamiverse. But please do get involved in Dreamflix Season 2, Episode 4 as well. And they're just amazing things, really. There's a whole bunch of great sweets and candies and treats and stuff there. There's also this rocks collection, which is just really nice. It features a whole bunch of low thermal rocks. You know, just look at them. They're nice rocks, right? They're good. Good rocks. Great rocks. Amazing. There's a whole bunch of rocks here if you're a rock fan. And then also we have the Sardine Tank level construction asset kit, which comes from Vanta Black 16. Originally, this game is by Matney, but it's nice to see someone else put together a kit. I love seeing kits put together like this, and you can make like really cool little racing games with this. Just like this here, for instance, you know, as a little example. It's very fun, it's very cool. Go check it out and maybe make your own one day. There's this new editorial from MM, it's the latest Dreamview roundup from GemSim. There's just a bunch of great dreams here. Go and check them out if you haven't already, and you can read about them on In Dreams as well. For community events, we've got the latest visual jam, which is the Hidden Gems jam. You just need to pick something from this collection and use it in any creation that you like, really, and that'd be cool. There's also the Streamscom 22 Community Headphones Challenge from Media Molecule themselves. They're just asking people to remix these headphones, and so far there's been all of these amazing remixes here. I'm sure that there's more to come too. The latest music jam is the Dreamscom 22 Party Jam. That's I'm excited to hear all that stuff on Monday night. And then there's the Decorate an Imp Sticker Challenge, which is still going from strength to strength. And there's also the latest Nefendril Community Garden Challenge, which is about wisteria. There's also this challenge from Danny Kaka to remix meme templates, but in a non-copyright way, which I think is very fun and very cool. And then Lee's Lady's Search and Shape is going from strength to strength, as are the weekly DHM challenges. Bede's Mini Capture World collection is something that I would still love more people to get involved in. I know there's been loads here, but hey, look, I'd love more. I think it's an amazing thing. There's the latest Legend of Sketchy challenge, which is all about these like miniature book type things. So you see here in this example from Legend of Sketchy, it's like they've put an alleyway inside of a book. And you can put anything inside of a book. It's really cool. There are example templates. There's a bookworm. That's a fun one. So that's fun. And then also there is of course Streamflix Season 2 Episode 4 if you would like to get involved in that. Here is a link with all the details. My creator spotlight of the week just generally goes to the World on Fire team. Like, I could have shouted out MC the Operator and added them, but I'm aware that they don't make the game on their own, so I just wanted to shout out that whole team. If you don't know World on Fire, it is very similar to Call of Duty Zombies, but it's really well put together and in Dreams. I'm personally not a massive fan of that type of game, but I can appreciate how well it's put together, and it's very popular. And a new map for World on Fire 2 literally only came out earlier today, and it's a Miami map, and prior to me doing this video it wasn't released, but it appears as though it now is released. So let's check that out. Here we go, Last Resort, look at that, it's a brand new map. This just came out today. So yeah, look, if you are in any way familiar with Call of Duty Zombies, then you will be familiar with this because it is basically Call of Duty Zombies, but it's also not IP infringing. So here we go. On a technical level. And if you do like that sort of thing, honestly, this is a good one. Oh flip, we're dead already, it's hard. But it's a good one. And you can see that, like, as I get points and stuff, obviously, like, you can, like, unlock barriers to make the map bigger. So, like, look, break barricade with 750 points. Obviously, like, get a new weapon with 500. May as well, actually. There we go. There we go. I've not got infinite ammo, so I've got to be careful, but... Here we go, just get up to 750 and then unlock the thing. And yeah, COD Zombies, but you die in 2 hits, exactly, like, it's hardcore. I mean, the creators have been on the record as saying, like, yeah, we just want it to be more hardcore, like, they're deliberately doing that. Now let's get one more kill and open up that area. Like, if you look at the scoreboards on this, there are people who play this for like hours and hours and hours and hours. It's amazing. Oh. It's not necessarily my type of thing. As I've said before, like, I don't even play like Call of Duty Zombies, you know, it's like, that's just not my type of thing. I'm sure that if I was to play it with friends and stuff, then I'd have a good time, but in general, you know, it's not my cup of tea. But I do really respect... Oh. But I do respect everything that's gone into this stream, because it is really well made, really well put together and fun to play, and it's very popular, and it had a new map release just earlier today. There is also the original World on Fire there for you to check out as well. Also, if you're into like community events, then High Score Wars returns this coming Sunday, and I am super hyped about that. It's season 12. We've got the same three captains, Zanikaka, Pierogi Boy, and Cheeky Boom. The games are still to be announced, and you might be seeing this VOD like after the fact, but if you are interested, High Score Wars is happening at 10 PM UK time, Sunday evening, that is tomorrow, and it's Team Kaka versus Team Pierogi. It should be very cool. I will be picking some games, and it'll be awesome. It always is, and I hope that you can come and join us and take part. Just take part, play along. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you score or not. It's just a bit of fun. And now my shout collection of the week is shout about voxels. But unfortunately, I've not actually like had the time to finish it too much. I mean, I think it might be finished, because like in terms of dreams, I'm not sure if there's many dreams apart from these. But I would like to add in more dream shaping stuff, which I can very easily look for and find. I just need to do it. I've been very busy. I've been working hard. This is of course a personal thing as well, so it's not like I can do it during work time. However, this is released as unlisted and people can access it via this collection. I will be releasing it as listed, like very soon, probably in the next 24 hours, once I just add more dream shaping stuff and also come up with a background, because I just put that there for fun. That's not really going to be the background. So yeah, shout about voxels. That will be more public soon, but you can access it now if you really want to. Up in this corner here is the latest like Dream Sounds information. So here's the main episode, and then here's the music jam and the video jam. There's lots of cool stuff to check out there. And in terms of hot new instruments, we have this from Underworld 77. It's a cork pop and water jiggle. It's just fun, isn't it? You can probably mess around with that with effects and create all sorts. We also have this scratchy growl from Creeper Entertain. So I think that sounds quite interesting, and it's very cool from Creeper Entertain. In the Make a Game section, we have the Paranormal Propulsion Creation Kit from Super Afro Boy, which is very easy to use and it results in very fun experiences. I'm a fan of this remix that came out during the week from Magawan, and I hope to see a lot more come from the community as well. This one's interesting because you see these things that are moving here, they move when I press X. So they've added in their own new mechanic to this one, you see. Every time I press X, that's when they happen. So you've got a time, you know, you've got to do it a bit like that. You know, it's pretty cool. And this level goes on. And I love to see it. I love the art in the background as well. It legitimately works. It's very spooky, but it's very cool. Oh yeah. So yeah, check it out. I love it, and I hope to see a lot more Paranormal Propulsion remixes in the future, because Super Afro Boy is up for adding these levels that people make to the full game, and I do hope to make my own as well over time if I do get the opportunity. It is just about finding time. I know it's about finding time for all of you as well. Everyone's very busy and there's always so much to do. But this is an amazing kit and I would love to see more. I enjoy playing it. Also, I'm giving another shout out to the Super GP kit. You can see here that there's been a lot of Super GPs made. And they're all magnificent, and I am still putting together my own community version as well. But there's always room for more, right? Super GP is great. So you can make your own using these assets here, and then here's a selection of music and stuff, and I would love to see it. I also just want to give people a reminder that Cheese Wheel exists. Like, it's been a while since we really saw like a new Cheese Wheel level, and I'm always up for more Cheese Wheel. Like, don't worry about it. Cheese Wheel lives forever, it never dies. But you know what? If I had more time, I would be making more Cheese Wheels. And I just want to shout out Cheese Wheel. Like, there's, you know, I want to see like everyone's Cheese Wheel level. there's so much potential. Now, let's round out with some showcases, and let's start off with Moonlit Lighthouse from Yadi, a short loop made for last week's Notre Dame challenge. It's a lot of fun, right? It's really cool. It's Moonlit Lighthouse, and it's great. We've now got a 10-minute speed paint from Elias Clues, who is a magnificent artist. I'm sure you're aware of them. They've got a profile full of amazing things. But what I love is that they made this in 10 minutes. It's the power of dreams, right? To make something as cool as this in just 10 minutes. Like, big flex, but it's very cool. It's really, really cool. Now we have Grandma's House from Taib Shala. Very spooky scene, with amazing original music written by them as well. I wonder what's going on the roof of this building. Like, the whole building's very interesting, isn't it? And what I love about Taib Shala is how they fuse together, like, their Scottish influences with seemingly like Asian influences as well. I don't know about them as a person, but it's just interesting they have these two sides, you know? It's really great. Absolutely love it. It's Grandma's House. And now we've got Sonorian Sunrise, which is again just like beautiful scene, right? You could just keep this on as something in the background to have dinner to. Very easily. And you would have a very nice dinner time if you did. Incredible from Fleck Romancer, and it has been great seeing them back in Dreams, having not been in Dreams for a while. Now we've got something a bit different. This one might terrify you a little bit. This is Grablo, and it was sent to me from Quizam. It's by I Eat Sandpaper 97. So I don't quite know what happened or what that's all about, right? But I do think that it's quite interesting, and it's a unique experience that people should sit through. So thank you, Quizam, for sending it to me. We now have the Burning Penguin from Taib Shala. Again, just totally different art style from Taib Shala, and more original music from them. And it's just very cool. They create such an atmosphere every time, and every single scene I could keep on for a long time. This is the last penguin staring over the empty scorched ruins of the burning empire of mortal man, and just waiting as civilization ends in a wisp of smoke and a mountain of ash. That's all it is. You know, it's amazing. I love their work. We've now got the Tarto Citron from Legend of Sketchy. I imagine this is an entry to the Community Jam, which is about French cuisine. And I've not tried this recipe from them yet. And I don't know if I will, because I'm not that into baking, to be honest. I don't mind cooking, but I'm not into baking. I don't know why. Baking stuff tastes nicer. But, like, you know, cake's nicer than pasta, right? But I guess pasta's just more useful. Anyway, that's a recipe, and that's fun, and it'll be interesting to see how it does in the jam. We've now got Acropolis from Retro228. This is just their latest sort of scene. A lot of them to me do seem to be sort of like Greek or Roman based, and yeah, I love to see it. It's just really well done. They've got loads of them on their profile. and you should check them out. We've also got Voxel God from CG Cody, which is a thing that came out a long time ago, but I only discovered it quite recently, which again is the magic of dreams, because even someone like me is always discovering new stuff. And we're just going to load this up briefly, but it is like a 3-minute long video and we're not going to watch it all. It's so hypnotic. I want to keep it going, and it's an amazing tune as well. It's incredible from CG Cody, but go and check it out in game. This collection is of course live for anyone to check out in game. We now move on to AB from Camo HQ, who you may or you may not know as the magnificent creator of Pet That Dog. This is a surreal horror dream that came out a while ago. I'm a big fan of it. I've got a full playthrough of it on my channel. And this is just their latest art piece that they created in order to cope with art block. It's approximately 5 minutes long, but you can spend as long as you want absorbing every scene, for you do press X to travel between them. There's a whole bunch of scenes here, and you know, we're just giving it a quick little showcase. I want you to go and experience it for yourself. Yeah, see now if I press X again, it will move me to the next scene. And I could of course do that at any moment, you know. You could get through this thing incredibly quickly if you wish to. But it allows you to sit here and listen to the music and come up with your thoughts in respect to each scene. And this one's like, it's interesting, isn't it? It's sad, but it's interesting. Obviously the big explosion and the stop signs, and like, it's art, isn't it? It's just art. And then who are these two characters and where are they? I mean, wherever they are, it's clearly better than that last place. So have they gone elsewhere? Clearly. I don't want to like show you this entire thing, because again I don't want to, you know, I don't want to spoil it, and I do want you to experience it for yourself. But this is just a selection of really interesting scenes from Camo HQ, who is an interesting creator that I recommend you check out. Like what's the story here with the cards? Where are they leading? Are they leading anywhere? Someone definitely placed them there. Like, they can't just randomly end up like that. And then what's going on here? It's amazing. Camo HQ is marvellous, and I want you to check out their work. They're really cool. We've now got On Guard from Foxy Cart 9, and this is just a nice scene with a little bit of cool camera work and a great tune. marvellous, right? Now the camera does zoom in closer, and it allows you to see all the detail. But again, I'd like you to experience that for yourself if you can. This is more just a sort of like, hey, this is a collection, to come and check stuff out, you know. Or if you're not going to log into Dreams, just quickly check stuff out or whatever. This is Robot Birthday Cake Party from Petronius. And this is really cool. Amazing animation, great scene setting. Obviously it gives kind of Portal vibes a little bit. But it's not actually Portal. There's nothing at all infringing about it. So it's fine. Look at the animation. Look at that. Go on, have a slice. But you're sad because you can't. It sucks to be a robot. You can't eat. Just look how nice that cake looks, and you can't have it. Such a shame, isn't it? But it's an amazing animation, an incredible loop. It does just kind of go on. And it's great work from Petronius, as always. Now, this is exciting. This is The Blind Man, Lighting and Sculpture Practice from Fixing Paprika, who is a debutante. And always happy to discover like new names and new talent in Dreams. And yeah, this is cool. It shows promise. I'm excited to see more work from them. It's a nice character sculpt in a nice environment and nice lighting practice too. And then finally we round things off with Lost in Infinite from Purple Shadow 56. This is very much a liminal space inspired by the back rooms and the pool rooms, and it allows you to create your own sort of scenes in this environment in your head. It's really as scary as you want it to be. Amazing lighting work and incredible textures. Very atmospheric. I would not like to be down there late at night on my own. I'm imagining it now as some sort of city underpass, and yeah, I wouldn't want to be down there late at night on my own. It's terrifying. It's Lost in Infinite from Purple Shadow 56. Now I do believe that we've gone through everything, and that rounds up this collection for the week. Thank you very much for sitting throughout it, and please do go and check out these creations in game if you get the opportunity, because they deserve your plays and they deserve your thumbs up. Have a great week everyone, and I'll catch you next time. Let's go.